Welcome to the Midnight Channel. So, I'm pretty excited. I've played games on day one, on release day before, but never within the first hour. Um, oh, what this is different. So anyway, as I was saying, for some reason this game released um, at midnight the day after it was slated to come out. Let's press a button this time. So yeah, as a result, we are, as of right now, playing it at our earliest convenience. Um, which is literally the second, we couldn't play, right at the same moment, the moment it came out, but because um, you know, there was no preload option, so it had to download, so that took a little time. But we are as early as we can possibly be into it, and personally, I think that's pretty exciting. Um, Now about them the game was scheduled to release March 16th, and it came out March 17th at midnight. And but considering how important midnight is to Persona 4, I know they didn't do that on purpose, but I like to think they did because it's kind of fitting. Now, for some reason, OBS does not recognize this game in game capture or window capture, so we're using display capture, so hopefully it won't be super scuffed. Um, and hopefully, usually when I do this, it ends up being like a slideshow more than anything else, but so hopefully it works out. But what can you do? Now, seems we only have two options. Oh, okay, we can go. We don't have to do story mode. Which is good because I did not intend on doing story mode because it is non-canon cringe. So I have something different in mind for this. we're going to go online. Yeah, let's create a P card. And we're going to go to ranked match. So here's what I want to do. I call this a Fightlocke. Basically, we're going to see how far we can get in ranked, except every time we lose, we can no longer use that character. So once we lose with every character, we're done. Can we get to max rank? Probably not, but we're gonna try. Since we're starting kind of late, we'll probably only play until we get our first quote unquote death. Um, but let's do it. I love Igor. Well, here are our characters. We have Margaret, a second resident of the Velvet Room. A second resident of the Velvet Room, and another of those who govern power. The secretary of unparalleled beauty is Elizabeth's older sister, summoning personas at will. The sight of her leading an army of handsome personas makes her a true empress, and her tarot card is the Empress. A mysterious young man who put himself in Yu's path and calls himself the mastermind behind the incident. He can't use a persona, but his physical abilities make up for it. Show the opponent no mercy from his dual swords. And his tarot card is the Sun. The fifth generation of the Shirogane family of detectives. She is trusted by the police despite her age and investigated last year's murders. Her gun, traps, and Sukuna Hikona's instant death moves makes her very dangerous. And Naoto's tarot card is the Wheel of Fortune. Teddy, a being that came from inside the TV. He is the girl-chasing clown of the group. He used to be empty inside, but now, with his claws and persona Kintokidochi, he'll upstage everyone with his crazy antics. And his tarot card is the Star. Yukiko Amagi, the heir to the Amagi Inn and a third year at Yasogami High. Though smart and polite, she can be quite spacey. She and Chie are longtime friends. Her fans in Persona Konohana Sakuya let her attack at range. And her tarot card is the High Priestess. Yu Narukame, the young man who ended the case that rocked Inaba, returns for the holidays, only to find a new mystery awaiting him and the investigation team. With his katana and persona Izanagi, he can hold his own in all aspects, and his tarot card is the Fool. Yosuke Hanamura, a third-year Yasogami High student who was the brains of the investigation team that solved last year's case. He's a cheerful trickster with speedy, unpredictable moves. His persona is Jiraiya, Master of Wind, and his tarot card is the Magician. Chie Satonaka, a third-year Yasogami High student who is on the investigation team. She loves steak, kung fu, and justice. Use her persona Tomoe to get in close and KO the opponent with deadly kicks. And her tarot card is the Chariot. And my personal favorite, Kanji Tatsumi, a young man once feared as a violent punk. Despite his appearance, he is kind-hearted and skilled knitter. He prefers fighting up close with powerful throws, and his persona is the thunderous powerhouse Takemi Kazuchi. And his tarot card is the Emperor. And here we have Sho again, the non-character, the non-canon spin-off exclusive character. A mysterious young man with a heartless and evil air. While always cool and collected, his objective remains a mystery. He uses the persona Tsukiyomi, combine his elusive moves with breathless attacks to ruin the opponent. And his tarot card is the Moon. Marie, who I like her aesthetically, but her character is the worst. She's the biggest reason I did not like Persona 4 Golden. And I think the last word of her character description in this game, fully encapsulates why I don't like her. And also because she completely changed Persona 4 story by centering around her when it really didn't need to be, effectively ruining the story. Yeah, I don't like Marie, but she does have a cool design. A mysterious girl who was saved by the investigation team and became a central part of the disaster that nearly befell Inaba. See, it says it right there. She is blunt and abrasive, but also has a gentler side, although her creative poetry makes every listener cringe. And she is cringe. Her tarot card is the how do you pronounce this? The Aeon. Or Eon. She doesn't even get a real tarot card. Rise Kujikawa, the schoolgirl idol Rosette, who is preparing to make a comeback to the entertainment world. She is in charge of supporting the investigation team, but an evolution in her persona Himeko lets her turn the stage into a battleground. And her tarot card is the Lovers. Junpei Iori, a former CEASE member, although he has a part-time job, he volunteers as a children's league baseball coach. Though lighthearted as ever, his persona Trismegistus and his trusty bat can lead to a major league home run. And his tarot card is Magician. Shadow Labrys, who is also non-canon, made exclusively for Persona 4 Arena. The shadow born from Labrys' dark side. After Labrys accepted her, she was supposed to have disappeared. Together with her giant persona Asterius, she will crush anyone in her way with brutal, wide-ranging attacks. And her tarot card is the Wheel of Fortune. Akihiko Sanada, a former member of CEASE who is close to Mitsuru. Though still in college, his thirst for power led him around the world to train, rush down the opponent with his quick fists, and finish them with his persona Caesar. And his tarot card is the Emperor. Elizabeth, a former resident of the Velvet Room, and the one who governs power. She looks frail, but the onslaught she dishes out is off the scale. I've never seen that word before. Stymie. Stime? Your opponents with persona cards, then decimate them with Megidolon. And her tarot card is the Fool. Toru Adachi, an ex-detective of the Inaba Police Department. He has been in custody for his involvement in the past events, but for some reason he appeared before the investigation team. Does he want revenge, or use his persona Magatsu Izanagi to confuse the enemy? And his tarot card is the Jester. Before Persona 4 Golden, it was the Fool. Damn you, Persona 4 Golden. By the way, I've been having some problems with my audio. I think my microphone is like on its way out because my voice has been picking up as very soft. So I turned down the game volume to be basically nothing, and hopefully you can hear me because I've been liking how my voice has been sounding. Reading off all these descriptions, I'm actually kind of happy with how this is going so far. So hopefully it's not all for naught. I guess best girl. A combat android built by the Kiriju group to destroy shadows. Though she is a machine, her heart allows her to summon her persona, Athena. Use her heavy weaponry in Orgia mode to gain the upper hand. And her tarot card is the Fool. Although it was previously the Aeon. Mitsuru Kiriju, heiress of the Kiriju Group Mega Corporation and member of CEASE, which ended the Tatsumi Port Island incident. Though beautiful and popular, she is also aloof. Artemisia, her persona can freeze her opponents to the bone, and her persona is the Empress. Labras, and same deal as Shadow Labras. Uh, new character to Arena. An anti-shadow combat robot. She is a 5th generation prototype developed before Aegis. She gained her persona Ariadne by accepting her shadow. Her axe grows in power each time it's wielded, and her tarot card is the Wheel of Fortune. Yukari Takeba, Worst Girl. A former CEASE member and friend of Mitsuru. She is currently a college student, actress, and model, using her persona Isis to control the wind. Her arrows never miss their mark. The arrows of justice will never fail. And her tarot card is the Lovers. And last but certainly not least, at least Koromaru, Ken. I could do without him. We have Ken, Amada, and Koromaru. 3 years ago, he joined CEASE as its youngest member, and he was the worst member. Now a second-year middle school student, he is an elite scholar and popular with the girls. Wielding a spear in the persona Kalanemi, he teams up with the dog Koromaru, who is the real star of this character, for a power combo. And his tarot card is the Justice. I forget what Koromaru's card was, but it was not the Justice. I think his was the Star. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead. I feel like the only way to really keep track of who we've played as is to just go in order. So we're gonna start off with Margaret. I think this one stood out to me the most. I think the white one looked the best. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with no glasses. Alright, we're gonna go with Nanako because originally it was planned for Dojima to be a playable character, and Nanako was going to be his persona. I really wish they went through with it, and that made it into the final version, because I would have mained that. But for now, this is the best we can do. Margaret is unfortunately going to have to take one for the team, because I honestly don't. I don't know how to play this game. So let's go. So our rank is F minus. So let's get to A plus. Oh, an opponent has been found. Tab. Yes, let's go. This is probably going to be the only match we do today, because I don't think I'm going to win my first match. Alright, so it seems I use the mouse to attack, and I use Wasad to move. Well, I woke up. Night. Meh. Ah. We were so close. But we can turn it around. Especially since we were just like learning the controls in that one. Now that we know what we're doing, I think we can take it. I need to learn how to use my persona though, because I'm just kind of brute forcing it with Margaret here. Middle mouse button is persona. No, please don't do that. No! I really thought we could win that. I guess that's it for Margaret. Let's learn how to play. I mean, we could learn how to play, or we could just tell me the controls. I don't want to do all this, I just want to see the controls. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Now that we know the controls, we'll give Marie just one more shot. We'll edit our P card. Oh no, we won't. We'll give her just one more shot. You know, we'll consider that to be like the practice round. Suddenly it doesn't want to give us a match. Let's hang out. Let's see what we get for. Doesn't seem to be anything special here, just the character portraits. Oh, whoa. Oh, voices. Special illustrations. Here we go. Now we're talking. This is the good stuff. Oh, we've got our final match of the day. Oh no. Oh no. I'm against someone who knows how to play this game. All out attack! All out attack! Ugh. Oh, that's 2 for 2. I can't. As much as I would love to give Margaret another shot, I can't break my own rule twice. So that's unfortunately gonna be it. Next time on Persona 4 Fightlocke. We try to have better luck with Sho. see you guys then.